the certainty threshold that the Fed has had is very unclear. They put in place a pretty clear roadmap for where they would be on domestic monetary policy if not for the uncertainties abroad. And we can say that some of this has diminished. But you have to take a look at some of the domestic data that we've had. August and September employment reports have very, very clearly been biased down through time. I don't think that they will make a leap of faith, though, and say that the fourth quarter will strengthen as I would expect it will. So 139,000 on average for the last two employment reports. Perhaps a lark here with the new home sales data down 11% for the month. I just don't think that they're going to hit their threshold and move to tighten at this meeting.
Not at this meeting, then when, Steve?
It seems more likely next year, though you can really obviously say here that who knows when. With the rest of the world moving to protect the recovery that we do have. The ECB, very likely the Bank of Japan, the PBOC,
right.
All of these incremental steps will help.
There's a good chance, Simon. There's always the risk that Apple is conservative once again in the guide, and certainly with the uncertain macroeconomic outlook they may be. However, we think they're going to go on to a banner holiday season here in North America because of market share gains. Overseas, the Chinese Lunar New Year comes in Q1. That'll allow for the outlook to be a little bit stronger exiting the year. And so we're not that concerned at JMP Securities. And, if you look at some of the dots that we can connect out there, infrastructure plays like Mellanox and MaxLinear have positively pre-announced their September quarter results. And we think the iPhone and the advent of new media like Apple TV is driving that strain on the infrastructure that is allowing these other players to upside the way we are. So it's not just about the phones, it's about the way Apple is transforming the internet and the other things they can do going forward with the iCloud, with IoT, with Apple Pay.
The expectations are muted for sure. I don't think the time is now. I think you could look at a Chevron or a ConocoPhillips and make the argument why those two names would be better. But that style of investing, I don't think is the right style right now in the energy space.